So we already talked about what we have discussed. We'll just have a recap for that part first. We talked about magnetic field and magnetic field lines. We talked about magnetic field lines and their properties. And we talked about magnetic field due to street current carrying conductor.
Yes, sir.
Magnetic field due to street current conductor. Can anyone tell कैसी होती है? Magnetic field lines due to straight current carrying conductor.
Full sentence of us.
Very good. And how can we find the direction of magnetic field lines due to current carrying straight conductor? कोई रूल है?
Right hand thumb rule.
Right hand thumb rule. We can also use Maxwell corkscrew rule. It is one and the same thing. We'll be talking about this part. So we'll be discussing today further regarding magnetic field lines due to current carrying circular coil. So आज हम और जो इसमें आगे बढ़ाएंगे तो we'll be talking about magnetic field lines due to current carrying circular coil. Okay. And if possible, we'll also talk about field lines due to solenoid. So let's start with the recap of this part, and we'll go through with the recap of this part with an animated part. It will help because magnetic field lines के visualization के लिए it is very much required. Observe it. देखो, as we discussed earlier, कि there is almost nothing to learn and almost nothing to solve. Only is to understand and little retention. Remember in the terms that how to implement the rules. क्या बनेगा part, that's it. So not a lot of part to learn, nothing to as far as mathematical solutions or numerical. So ध्यान से देखना, it's just your if you are attentive or concentration सही है तो chapter में कोई problem नहीं. So I'll share a part and then we'll start discussing. What are the properties of magnetic field lines? One by one, anyone can start. What are the properties of magnetic field lines?
They never intersect each other.
Okay. Or
They form closed loop.
okay. Anything else?
Outside the magnet, they move from north pole to south pole, but inside the magnet, they move from south pole to north pole.
Very good. Anything else? और कुछ strength के related? Is there anything related to strength? How can you determine in which region is the magnetic field stronger and in which region is it weaker?
Degree of
where magnetic fields are grounded, that is strong.
Exactly. Very good. So we'll just go through it. I need to keep my audio on mute till the time this video is running. Note down the points. फिर से कुछ करना है तो you can tell me after this watching. We'll be talking about, we'll be visualizing the animated part for a few minutes and then we'll be discussing. So be ready with your questions or queries and also be ready for any answer if I ask any question. Fine.
Conducted an experiment to demonstrate that electricity produces a magnetic effect. The experiment is set up for you as you can see. Let's see what happens if we close the key to allow current to pass from south to north. The magnetic needle originally points north. However, when current passes through the wire from the south to the north, the needle deflects to the west. As you saw in Oersted's experiment, when an electric current passes through a conductor, a magnetic field is created around the conductor. This phenomenon is called as the magnetic effect of electricity. Let's analyze this magnetic effect further. You will observe that if you place the compass above the wire and allow current to pass from the south to the north, the compass needle deflects to the east. If you reverse the direction of the current in the wire, the direction of the deflection of the magnetic needle is reversed. The angle of deflection is directly proportional to the strength of the current through the wire.
What do we observe from this Oersted's experiment? Look, हम फिर से उसकी बात करते हैं, ठीक है? Now here, in this case, the switch is open, no current is flowing through this wire, and the compass needle, it points in geographical north, magnetic north and south direction. So north south direction में compass needle rest में आ गई है. Then we observe that what will happen when the current passes through the wire. जब हमने switch को close किया, of course the current will start flowing in the wire from the positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal. That means as far as direction is concerned, copper wire में current south से north की direction में हमने flow करवाया. We observe that the compass needle will get deflected and we will find that it gets deflected towards the west. सबसे पहली चीज ये होती है कि why is the compass needle deflecting? Compass needle एक मैग्नेट है, अर्थ के मैग्नेटिज्म के कारण वो नॉर्थ साउथ डायरेक्शन में अलाइन कर रही है. करंट फ्लो करने से उसमें डिफ्लेक्शन हुआ, दैट मीन्स और कुछ मैग्नेटिज्म का फैक्टर आया है. जस्ट एक डिफ्लेक्शन होने के कारण हम ये कह सकते हैं, वी कैन सी दैट अ करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर हैज मैग्नेटिक इफेक्ट्स. वो अपने आसपास मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का एरिया बना रही है. सो देयर इज अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अराउंड अ करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर. सो ये हमारा जो चैप्टर का नाम है, it is because of this activity we are going to discuss magnetic effects of electric current. So this activity proves the magnetic effect of electric current कि electric current has magnetic effects. आप इस कॉपर वायर की जगह कंपास नीडल के पास में कोई और बार मैग्नेट या यू शेप मैग्नेट या कैसा भी मैग्नेट लेकर आते हैं, then the needle will get deflect. But current पास करने से भी needle deflect हो रही है. That means the current carrying wire has magnetic effects. Further इसमें ये क्या हुआ है कि if we increase the current, the deflection will increase. मतलब magnetic field will increase by increasing current. एक पार्ट में हमने ये किया है कि the compass needle is placed as of now in this figure, it is placed below the wire and south to north वाली direction में current flow करने पे needle get deflected towards west. But if we'll place the needle above the wire, we'll find that the needle will now get deflect towards east. That means the direction in which the needle will get deflect and in fact it will represent the direction of magnetic field also. It shows that the direction of magnetic field is different below the wire and above the wire. दोनों केसेस में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस में. दूसरे पार्ट में, थोड़े से पार्ट में बहुत सारी चीजें कवर हुई है कि इफ वी रिवर्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट, नीडल को वहीं पर रखा और करंट की डायरेक्शन को रिवर्स करते हैं, देन आल्सो द डिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ द नीडल गेट रिवर्स्ड. तो मतलब मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन, करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर के कारण मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन इस बात पर भी डिपेंड करेगी कि एट विच पॉइंट आर यू फाइंडिंग द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, बिलो द वायर और अबव द वायर. Below the wire or above the wire में direction of magnetic field will be opposite. Also it will depend on the direction of flow of current. Current south से north वाली direction में flow कर रहा है and then north to south में flow कर रहा है, तो direction of magnetic field will also get reversed. बात समझ में आई है? फिर से देखना है ये पार्ट मेरे explanation के बाद. Do you want to see it again?
No, sir.
Okay, fine.
Hans Christian Ørsted conducted an experiment to demonstrate that electricity produces a magnetic effect. The experiment is set up for you as you can see. Let's see what happens if we close the key to allow current to pass from south to north. The magnetic needle originally points north. However, when current passes through the wire from the south to the north, the needle deflects to the west. As you saw in Ørsted experiment, when an electric current passes through a conductor, a magnetic field is created around the conductor. This phenomenon is called as the magnetic effect of electricity. Let's analyze this magnetic effect further. You will observe that if you place the compass above the wire and allow current to pass from the south to the north, the compass needle deflects to the east. If you reverse the direction of the current in the wire, the direction of the deflection of the magnetic needle is reversed. The angle of deflection is directly proportional to the strength of the current through the wire. A magnetic field is the extent of space surrounding a magnet where the magnet's effect can be felt. Thus, it represents the region under the influence of the magnet, just as an electric field represents the region of electric influence. A magnetic field consists of a number of magnetic field lines, generally referred to as magnetic lines of force. Magnetic field lines represent the lines of action of the force acting on a unit north pole placed in the magnetic field. Magnetic field lines are closed continuous curves, never intersect each other, mutually repel each other, travel from the north to the south outside the magnet, and travel from the south to the north within the magnet. You can determine the direction of magnetic field lines due to a current-carrying conductor using Maxwell's right-hand grip rule. According to this rule, if you hold a conductor in your right hand with your fingers curled around it and your thumb stretched out as shown, then your thumb denotes the direction of the current in the conductor, and the direction of the curling of your fingers indicates the direction of the magnetic field lines due to the conductor. In the example shown, the current in the wire AB passes in the direction of the thumb, from end A to end B. The direction of the magnetic field due to the current in the wire is represented by the curl of the fingers, as shown.
राइट हैंड थंब रूल समझ में आ रहा है बच्चों?
यस सर।
एंड टेक केयर, गलती से भी हम लेफ्ट हैंड यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं। राइट हैंड रूल है तो राइट हैंड रूल ही करेंगे। We'll now further talk. Magnetic field lines का recap हमारा हो गया and we already discussed. आप लोगों ने बताया था properties and data fine. You also told that the magnetic field lines due to straight current carrying conductor are concentric circles and the center, no sorry not concentric circles. हाँ मतलब एक point पर बात करेंगे तो concentric circles, but at different points की बात करेंगे तो अलग अलग हो जाएगा। Overall वो cylindrical form बनेगा, अभी हम visualize करेंगे उसको कैसे बनेगा। This was about the direction. We talked about activity also. We'll just go through that activity part. Be ready if any queries or doubts are there. And also be ready for the answers. So हम discuss करना start करते हैं फिर से उसको. We'll continue with this part. And if you are confused here with Maxwell's corkscrew rule जो अब हम इसमें आगे आने वाला है, तो you can ignore it. It is one and the same thing at what we refer as Maxwell's right hand grip rule or simply right hand rule. Okay. दोनों में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. If वो स्क्रू की डायरेक्शन से कुछ कंफ्यूजन होता है तो you can ignore it, but it is one and the same thing. कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है उसमें.
This rule is also called Maxwell's corkscrew rule. Consider a right-handed corkscrew kept parallel to a current-carrying conductor. On turning, if the screw advances in the direction of the current, then the direction of rotation of its head gives the direction of the magnetic field lines due to the conductor. Thus, magnetic field lines around a current-carrying conductor are in the form of concentric circles and can be either clockwise or counterclockwise depending on the direction of the current. Magnetic field lines vary with the shape and form of the conductor. Let's take a look at the magnetic field and field lines around. A straight conductor, a circular loop, and a solenoid. An experiment will help you understand how magnetic field is spread around a straight current-carrying conductor. To begin the experiment, we fix a white sheet on a cardboard, which is clamped to a stand. Next, we pass a thick copper wire connected to a battery and key through a hole at the center of the cardboard. Finally, some iron filings are sprinkled on the board and current is allowed to pass through the wire by switching the key on. You will observe that when the current flows through the wire, the iron filings arrange themselves in a concentric circular pattern. By placing a magnetic compass on any circular field line represented by the iron filings, you can also detect the direction of the magnetic field lines. The direction of the compass needle indicates the direction of the magnetic field. Further, if you change the direction of the current in the wire, you will observe that the direction of the compass needle is reversed. Thus, based on this experiment, you can conclude that a magnetic field around a straight current-carrying conductor consists of concentric circular field lines. The direction of the magnetic field lines depends on the direction of the current in the conductor. In general, magnetic field lines around the straight current-carrying conductor form concentric circles around every point on the conductor, with the center on the axis of the conductor. Lie in a plane that is perpendicular to the length of the conductor. Increase or decrease with an increase or decrease in the strength of the current respectively. Create a cylindrical magnetic field around the conductor.
Any query, any doubt? We have already discussed this मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ड्यू टू करंट कैरिंग स्ट्रीट कंडक्टर. कोई डाउट है बच्चों?
No, sir.
Fine. So now we'll be talking about magnetic field lines due to current carrying circular coil. We'll study with this the same activity as in given in NCERT, and we'll be trying to understand the same activity by this animated part. And फिर हम उसका discussion करते हैं. So we'll continue with this part.
We can analyze the magnetic field of a current-carrying circular loop through another experiment. We begin by fixing a white sheet on a cardboard and clamping it on a stand. Next, we pass a thick copper wire through 2 holes on the cardboard so that it makes a curve and forms the shape of a loop. Then, we connect the ends of the loop to a battery and a key. Finally, we sprinkle some iron filings on the board and allow current to pass through the loop. When current passes through the loop, the iron filings arrange themselves in 2 sets of concentric circles on the cardboard. Further, if you place 2 compasses on each set of concentric circles, you will notice that the needles point in opposite directions. This shows that the magnetic field due to a current-carrying circular loop takes the form of 2 oppositely directed sets of concentric circles. Magnetic field lines around a current-carrying circular loop have the following properties. The lines are circular near the loop and tend to get elliptical away from it. They travel in the same direction within the area enclosed by the loop. They are parallel to each other near the center of the loop, indicating the uniformity of the magnetic field. They lie in a plane perpendicular to the plane of the loop at its center. They increase or decrease with an increase or decrease in the strength of the current respectively. These lines create a south pole at the face of the loop where the field lines enter the loop and the current in the loop is in a clockwise direction. They create a north pole at the opposite face of the loop where the field lines leave the loop and the current in the loop is in a counterclockwise direction. A solenoid
So a lot of information in very small time, right? हम फिर से अब इसका पूरा डिस्कशन करते हैं. ओके, सिंपल पार्ट है, विजुअलाइजेशन हुआ है. नाउ विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट इन डिटेल्स. अब हम उसको ठीक से और पूरे हमें पॉइंट्स के साथ नोट करते हुए करते हैं, बिकॉज यू इतने टाइम में यू ऑफ कोर्स you would not have been able to note down the points. Let's start discussion. So magnetic field lines due to current carrying circular coil. Now as far as the activity is concerned, are you okay with the activity part? कि हमने कैसे arrangement किया है, क्या किया है, is that part okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with that activity, what we did, that we took a cardboard, we pasted a white sheet on it, we passed the circular coil through the cardboard, we sprinkled some iron filings over it uniformly on the cardboard, and on passing the current and gently, slowly tapping the cardboard, we observed that the iron filings, they arrange in a specific pattern. और वो स्पेसिफिक पैटर्न से हमें पता चलेगा कि दैट पैटर्न विल गिव यू द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस. हम सबसे पहले मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस के टर्म्स से बात करते हैं, एंड देन अबाउट द डायरेक्शन एज वेल. डायरेक्शन एक्सपेरिमेंटली कैन बी ऑब्जर्व्ड बाय प्लेसिंग अ मैग्नेटिक कंपास एट एनी पॉइंट, और हमें डायरेक्शन पता चल जाएगी. तो व्हाट डू वी ऑब्जर्व? I'll represent the schematic diagram, not the experimental diagram. I'll draw a diagram little different than what is given in your NCERT textbook of class 10. है ना? उससे और इजी तरीके से रिप्रेजेंट करने की बात कर रहे हैं, है ना? तो इट विल बी सिंपलर इन फैक्ट टू ड्रॉ. So let's say we represent a current carrying coil in a horizontal plane. If you see your NCERT textbook, that the current carrying coil is placed in vertical plane. मैंने horizontal plane में represent किया है. Just a minute, right? Okay. And I have considered the direction of electric current in counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Now, what will be the observations? ये हम देखते हैं. We'll observe that the magnetic field lines near the loop, that means circumference के पास में, the magnetic field lines will be circular. But as we move away from it, they will tend to become elliptical, and near the center, they will be almost straight and parallel. और फील्ड लाइंस बनाना कितना सिंपल है, उसी तरह के सिमेट्रिक वाला पार्ट आप बनाते चले जाओ. ओके, अभी डायरेक्शन की कोई बात नहीं करिए. तो इफ आई टॉक अबाउट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस, say this is the center of the coil. The magnetic field lines due to current carrying circular coils near the loop, that is near the circumference. And note this point. Near the loop, field lines are circular. Near the center, field lines are almost straight and parallel. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine. And now what about the directions? Field lines अगर हम बना रहे हैं और डायरेक्शन नहीं लिख रहे हैं, तब गड़बड़ होगी. तो लोग, पहले मैं इस केस में डायरेक्शन क्या होगी फील्ड लाइंस की, वो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ. इन दिस केस सेंटर पर मैं सबसे पहले डायरेक्शन पता कर रहा हूँ, तो दैट विल बी दिस. व्हाई? विल टॉक अबाउट इट राइट नाउ. तो एक एरो भी पता है तो दूसरा, बाकी सारे हमारे बनते चले जाएंगे. और नियर द सर्कमफ्रेंस वाले पार्ट में भी हमें क्लियर हो जाएगा कि कौन से सर्कल से, तो इट विल बी लाइक दिस. सेम पार्ट हियर आल्सो. ओके, बट इफ आई रिवर्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट, इसी केस की बजाय दूसरे केस की बात करते हैं. नाउ हियर द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट इज क्लॉकवाइज. Then if I talk about field lines, shape would be same. But the direction of magnetic field lines will get reversed. करंट की डायरेक्शन रिवर्स करिए तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस की डायरेक्शन भी रिवर्स होगी. Right. How to determine the direction of magnetic field lines? Direction of field lines is again given by right hand rule. Here instead of thumb, we can say it as right hand palm rule. It is almost similar. देखो, स्ट्रेट करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर में करंट स्ट्रेट डायरेक्शन में फ्लो करता था तो हमने करंट की डायरेक्शन थंब से बताई थी। सर्कुलर कॉइल में करंट तो सर्कुलर फॉर्म में चलेगा तो थंब तो हम स्ट्रेट डायरेक्शन बताएगा, थंब कैन नॉट रिप्रेजेंट सर्कुलर। What you need to do is you need to imagine that you are holding the circular coil with your right hand in such a way that the fingers are curling in the direction of current. और अभी मेरे साथ आपको सबको करना है, ओके? अभी आप अपना हैंड आगे रखो और उसको एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, राइट हैंड को एंटी क्लॉकवाइज अपने फिंगर्स कर्ल करो। आर यू एबल टू डू इट?
यस सर।
थंब आपका किधर आ रहा है?
सर डाउनवर्ड्स।
एंटी क्लॉकवाइज कर्ल कर रहे हो, राइट हैंड है?
यस सर।
डाउनवर्ड नहीं आएगा, या तो आप क्लॉकवाइज कर्ल कर रहे हो या फिर लेफ्ट हैंड यूज कर रहे हो। एक बार और चेक
यस सर
करो।
यस सर वो अब हो रहा है सर, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज।
एंटी क्लॉकवाइज आपको इस सेंस में, आपकी फिंगर्स इस सेंस में कर्ल होनी चाहिए, ऐसे। आप ऐसे कर्ल करो फिंगर्स को।
यस सर अब ठीक है।
हम किस डायरेक्शन में पॉइंट कर रहा है?
सर अपवर्ड्स।
थंब इज पॉइंटिंग इन अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन, राइट?
यस
एंड एट द सेंटर फील्ड लाइन की डायरेक्शन किधर आ रही है? अपवर्ड आ रही है। दिस इज व्हाट यू आर गेटिंग, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फील्ड लाइंस हियर।
यस सर।
तो थंब से हमें पता चल रहा है कि अपवर्ड आ रही है। नाउ राइट हैंड यूज करके नाउ कर्ल द फिंगर्स ऑफ योर राइट हैंड इन क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन। अब क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में, इधर जब एंटी क्लॉकवाइज किया था तो योर थंब वुड हैव बीन पॉइंटिंग अपवर्ड, जैसा अभी आपने बात करी है।
सर अब डाउनवर्ड्स आ रही है।
अब डाउनवर्ड्स आएगा। इस केस में इट वाज अपवर्ड एंड नाउ इन दिस केस अगर हम क्लॉकवाइज कर्ल करते हैं फिंगर्स को राइट हैंड की, then the thumb will point downwards. Now what do you observe here also? Field lines downward है
Yes, sir.
और सेंटर पर आपको डायरेक्शन पता चल गई तो now you can draw the arrows at all the lines. सारी लाइंस पर आप एरो उसी पैटर्न में बनाते चले जाएंगे। Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now few more points regarding strength of magnetic fields. Magnetic field is strongest at center. सेंटर ऑफ कॉइल पे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड सबसे स्ट्रांग होगी। And here also we can say that the strength of magnetic field, it will be inversely proportional to radius of the coil. ये पॉइंट नोट कर रहे हो ना बच्चों, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है।
यस सर।
सो कॉइल के रेडियस के इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल है। तो बड़ी कॉइल है तो उसके सेंटर पे कम मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होगी, छोटी कॉइल है और सेम करंट फ्लो कर रहा है तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड स्ट्रॉन्गर होगी,
ज्यादा होगी।
हाँ बिल्कुल ठीक। एंड सेंटर पे सबसे ज्यादा होती है। इट इज स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट एट द सेंटर एंड आल्सो द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू रेडियस। करंट सेम फ्लो कर रहा है और अगर हम करंट कम ज्यादा करेंगे तो ऑफ कोर्स उसी प्रोपोर्शन में, दैट इज क्वाइट ऑब्वियस। हम कॉमन सेंस से भी बात कर सकते हैं, करंट के कारण ही मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है तो करंट कम होगा तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कम होगी, करंट ज्यादा होगा तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ज्यादा होगी। तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल बी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू करंट फ्लोइंग। इनफैक्ट गुड टू नो इन्फॉर्मेशन, ये मतलब मैं फॉर्मूला बता रहा हूँ आपको, क्लास 10 में उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है बट इस पार्ट को कवर कर देगा। If you will remember the formula, you can talk about that. Magnetic field at center का जो formula होता है, magnetic field we usually represent by letter B. Standard symbol magnetic field का B है, and it is equals to mu naught. अभी मैं n लिख रहा हूँ, I'll tell what is this n, divided by 2r. I क्या है और R क्या है ये आपको पता है? I is current and R is radius. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
कैपिटल N या स्मॉल n जिससे भी लिख रहे हैं, दिस रिप्रेजेंट्स द टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स। जरूरी तो नहीं है कि हमने एक ही टर्न की कॉइल बनाई है, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज आल्सो डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स। नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स जितने होते जाएंगे करंट भी उतने टाइम्स हो जाएगा। हर टर्न में आई करंट है, हर टर्न में 1 एम्पियर करंट है, सपोज 10 टर्न है तो टोटल करंट 10 एम्पियर हो जाएगा। तो नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स बढ़ा देंगे, सेम करंट फ्लो कर रहे हैं तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड विल आल्सो इंक्रीज प्रोपोर्शनेटली। डबल कर देंगे नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड भी डबल हो जाएगी। मेव नॉट, गुड टू नो इन्फॉर्मेशन मैं बता रहा हूँ, क्लास 10th में आपको इसकी जरूरत नहीं है। मेव नॉट इज नोन एज परमिएबिलिटी, इट इज जस्ट गुड टू नो इन्फॉर्मेशन। परमेबिलिटी हम यहाँ पर मीडियम को वैक्यूम ही कंसीडर कर रहे हैं। एंड परमेबिलिटी की जो वैल्यू होती है, अगेन आई एम सेइंग गुड टू नो इन्फॉर्मेशन, ये याद करने की आपको जरूरत 10th क्लास में नहीं है, बट इफ यू रिमेंबर इट, इट विल हेल्प यू इन फर्दर क्लासेस। यूनिट्स उसकी टेस्ला मीटर पर एम्पियर होती है। मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की ऐसा यूनिट टेस्ला होती है, अभी ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड। तो ये वैल्यू परमिएबिलिटी ऑफ वैक्यूम की है। विल पुट दिस वैल्यूज, नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स पता है, करंट पता है, रेडियस पता है, तो सेंटर पर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड निकाल सकते हैं। फ्रॉम दिस फॉर्मूला इटसेल्फ इट इज क्लियर that magnetic field is directly proportional to number of turns. Magnetic field is directly proportional to current flowing through it, but magnetic field is inversely proportional to radius of the coil. ये पॉइंट्स याद रहेंगे, सारे पॉइंट्स नोट करे हैं। दिस इज व्हाट द नट शेल में हम सारी बात कर सकते हैं। फील्ड लाइंस कैसी होंगी, डायरेक्शन कैसे पता कर सकते हैं, सेकेंड पार्ट, एंड what can we discuss about strength of magnetic field की magnetic field किस किस factors पर depend करेगी, number of turns, current and radius. How will they depend? It is directly proportional to number of turns. Number of turns double करेंगे magnetic field double हो जाएगी, current double करेंगे magnetic field double हो जाएगी, radius double करेंगे तो magnetic field half हो जाएगी, keeping other factors constant. Is it okay? Will you remember this part?
Yes, sir.
कोई doubt?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Fine. और यही ध्यान रखना है, that is sufficient आपके लिए। इस करंट कैरिंग सर्कुलर लूप से या स्ट्रेट करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर के लिए आपके लिए सारी चीजें कंप्लीट होती है इस पार्ट में। You can answer every question regarding this. Okay?
Okay, sir.
No. We'll just have a look at solenoid कि solenoid होता क्या है, what is a solenoid, और उसके कारण मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस कैसी होती है। तो एक बार we'll just have a look to it and then we'll continue our discussion.
Consists of an insulated conducting wire wound on a cylindrical tube made of plastic or cardboard. Thus, a solenoid consists of a number of circular loops. That is, it constitutes a coil. The length of a solenoid is greater than its diameter. When current passes through a solenoid, each loop in the solenoid behaves like a tiny bar magnet, with the south pole of one loop facing the north pole of its adjacent loop, and vice versa. Thus, a solenoid consists of a number of tiny magnets of equal strength. All the tiny magnets in the solenoid together behave like a bar magnet. The end of the coil, at which the current in the coil is in a clockwise direction, develops south polarity, while the other end, where the current in the coil is in a counterclockwise direction, develops north polarity. To analyze the magnetic field and field lines due to a current-carrying solenoid, here is an experiment. In this experiment, we fix a solenoid in a slit in a cardboard. We connect this solenoid to a battery and a key. Finally, we sprinkle iron filings on the cardboard and close the key to complete the circuit. When current passes through the solenoid, the iron filings arrange themselves in a pattern that represents the magnetic field lines due to the solenoid. These lines can be traced using compass needles. Magnetic field lines due to a solenoid are parallel to each other and to the axis of the solenoid within it, travel from the south pole to the north pole within the magnet, and travel from the north pole to the south pole outside the magnet. The density of magnetic field lines indicates the intensity of a magnetic field measured in Newton per ampere meter or Tesla. The intensity of a magnetic field can be increased by increasing the strength of the current, increasing the number of turns in the solenoid, or inserting a soft iron core in the solenoid. Using electric current, you can create magnets out of metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt. Magnets created using electric current are called electromagnets. An electromagnet is a magnet made of a coil of insulated wire wound around a soft iron core. The iron core is magnetized when an electric current passes through the wire. In other words, an electromagnet is a solenoid with an iron core. Electromagnets are more useful than permanent bar magnets in the following ways. Electromagnets have a stronger magnetic field than permanent bar magnets. It is possible to reverse the polarity of electromagnets, but not in the case of permanent magnets. Electromagnets can be easily demagnetized by interrupting the current. However, it is difficult to demagnetize permanent magnets. In electromagnets, the intensity of the magnetic field can be easily varied. However, magnetic fields of permanent magnets are of fixed intensity. You can convert an electromagnet into a permanent magnet by using a steel core.
थोड़ा विजुअलाइजेशन हुआ सोलेनोइड क्या है कैसा है
Yes, sir.
complete understanding of course nahi hui hai we have not yet discussed we have just seen that animated part in just few minutes right हाँ उसको समझने के लिए पहले what we need to do वो हम बात कर रहे हैं so I'm not giving you a lot of work here right because we'll be having class tomorrow so what you need to do सिर्फ solenoid का part and of course revise the topics we have discussed revise the part we have discussed and today itself otherwise देखो एक साथ ये सारा part करेंगे तो we'll get confused we'll mix straight conductor with current carrying coil, circular coil, and with solenoid, तो bar magnet, तो confusion हो जाएगा. तो topic by topic उसको complete करते जाना. So revise the topic discussed. And just it's one paragraph के part में आपका solenoid portion class 10th NCERT से आते हैं. So read and try to understand. एक बार उसको समझने की कोशिश जरूर करना है. Solenoid and its magnetic effects, the solenoid portion from NCERT textbook. ज्यादा वक्त तो नहीं है बच्चों?
No, sir.
So it's hardly of, I can say, not more than half an hour maximum. आप पूरा एक एक पॉइंट फिर से पढ़ के फिर से नोट करोगे, लिखोगे, पूरा अच्छा ध्यान दोगे तो. अदरवाइज अगर क्लास में भी अच्छे से टेंशन दिया है, it's not more than 15 to 20 minutes, including the reading of the part of solenoid as well. So this is the work which we need to do. We'll meet tomorrow at the same timings, जो हमारी usual timings है. So
Okay, sir.
fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So we take the leave for the day now.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye.